Hey everyone, Buddha here, gonna be casting the second game of the best of 3 series featuring our player, our red Protoss, Ryu here, and his opponent B, our blue Protoss. It has been a PvP, and in the last game, these two players have shown a lot of passivity. They have not engaged before like the 15-minute marks. They have just been keeping tabs on each other, very tense game throughout the matchup. We were just waiting for that big engagement, and when it finally happened, we actually saw B pulling forward and then just moving even more forward throughout the game. And hopefully this game will see a lot more action in this game. It will be on Zelnog Caverns. Remember, it is a loser's pick. This was from the Gamecon Plantronics tournament. If you don't know that tournament, you can go check out the main page at gamecom.plantronics.com/sc2. I will be casting as many of these games from the tournament as I can, so if you are in that tournament, don't hesitate to send me your replays and I'll be casting them as soon as I can. And in this game, actually, B going for a very early scout. Ryu says actually toss again, so B, I think he might be playing random, so it is just a coincidence that we have two PvPs. Or actually Ryu might be playing random here. So I think Ryu is random, it's just a coincidence that we have PvP. And now that first early scout, we'll see that early gas as well as that gateway. Same exact build from these two players. Remember, these two are diamond players, as we saw from the last game. We saw a few mistakes, but nothing too major, and we have seen that they are definitely in the Diamond League. They have a lot of potential here for a great game. Now, 2 cybernetic score are going down for both of these players. 1 for each, 2 in total. I know I see some people yelling at me for saying 2 cybernetic score for each of these players, and that is not the case. Now, still chrono boosting probes out. 1 initial zealot's coming down for Ryu, and we should see an initial zealot coming down for B right after this if he follows the exact same build as the last game. Actually, another gateway that soon for B, so we might be seeing a lot more pressure here from this Protoss player in this game, since he was very passive in the last game, and Ryu actually scouts this right away, now chrono boosting the Zealot out. So we will be seeing a lot more pressure here with that gas still mining, that is for the Warp Gate technology as soon as possible. And now chrono boosting the Warp Gate, that first Zealot will be out, and as soon as that Stalker comes out, he might be able to put on some pressure because there is only a Zealot here. Stalker halfway down for Ryu, so he will be able to stand ground on top of his ramp if there is any pressure, but for how long, we'll just have to see what happens in this game. Now, Warp Tech is a tiny bit more ahead by Ryu, so I have to give him the advantage right now. He does have more units as well. The only thing that B has going for him is that second gateway early on, but he hasn't really used it yet. Now just starting his first Stalker from it, and an initial sentry will be able to guard that ramp, and deciding not to move out with those 2 initial gateways, so that might have been a bit of a blunder, because you can see actually Ryu was ahead in units, in resources, and in tech, just because he got that gateway a bit earlier. And actually going for 4 gate here, Ryu will be applying the pressure finally, but with that sentry, if he controls this sentries pretty well, he should be able to hold this, especially since he is going for 4 gate of his own. So remember, if it is 4 gate versus 4 gate, the attacker usually has the disadvantage, so the attacker has to do a lot of damage, has to have the better micro, and has to pull ahead. The pressure is on, except for that forward pylon is the only thing he has coming for him. He is able to put on the pressure, if it comes down to a stalemate, he can keep map control and expand before his opponent. So that is basically why you want to attack into a 4 gate. It's just to keep the pressure on, and you are the one who decides actually to go in a game, in an engagement or not. And actually we see B moving out here. This might be very dangerous. They are taking different paths, and I don't think that they actually see each other. They will cross they will walk across the map, not seeing each other. One forward pylon here, so we will be seeing a base race without a doubt here. There is no way that B is actually going to turn around once he sees this attack. He is already far across the map. One forward pylon, almost up. So these two players will be going into a base race. We'll just have to see what happens. Actually, B might be able to warp in a sentry up here and block the ramp while he kills off Ryu. And there it goes. Ryu is actually moving up, targeting this first initial warp gate. He should actually walk up here and target some probes so that he just can't have that same production. One warp gate is already down for B, but B walking up his opponent's ramp already. Gonna start targeting down all these pylons to cut off all production. Now targeting this Artosis pylon, powering almost everything. This second pylon is all that's left. I think that these gateways in the back actually give B this small advantage here because he will be able to produce from these for just a bit longer. These pylons are actually very crucial right now. Where is B's probe? It is nowhere to be seen. There it is. He is actually throwing down a pylon in his opponent's main base. Now he should be seeing 400 minerals for a Nexus as soon as this one falls. If he can manage to actually plant a Nexus here, he will be able to win this game. But his opponent has that same exact 400 minerals. But I don't see his probe anywhere. There it is. No, that is a B probe. So there is no probe in his main base. So I think that B actually has the advantage here as soon as he can. Throwing down already a Nexus before this one is dead. He should have actually waited to place it right here just in case. And now I think that B will be able to win this game. There are no buildings here by his opponent. He will have to go and guard this single pylon, and I think there are no harvesters left for Ryu, so definitely B will be winning this game. Very intense, very intense base race right now. Then I will be forwarding this because I think that B has this game, so he will be moving on. He will be moving on to the next round of this tournament. They are going lol because they don't know what happened. And now there is a single pylon. I mean, if Ryu needs to engage this, if he even wants a chance to stay in this game, he has to take out every single building. But with the top of the ramp here and nice force field by B, this will be all over and Ryu will have to GG out of here soon enough. You can see him trying to poke up this ramp, but this sentry still has three force fields, so he can pick off these units one by one, or just split this army in half. He says, you win. Good luck in the rest of the tournament, and thanks for these replays, guys. B and Ryu. Really enjoyed casting these. Hopefully, B, you will send me the rest of these replays. I really want to see your progression in this tournament, as well as all other players that I cast, so good luck. And stay tuned for the rest of the games.